Background of Fichua kwa DCI call center. And this is going to be the scope of my presentation. Fichua kwa DCI call center was established with the assistance of the British High Commission and launched on 10th December 2020. It handles anonymous criminal intelligence reports from both local and international sources through toll-free line, which is 0800 722 203. And now, after the upgrade, we have WhatsApp, whose number is 0709 570 000. The center empowers the public to share real-time crime information confidentially and safely. It has led to valuable intelligence, resulting in recoveries, arrests, interceptions, and interventions. Functions of the Fichua kwa DCI: to receive anonymous crime intelligence from the public, to forward intelligence to relevant departments for action, to prevent, disrupt, and deter serious crimes locally and internationally, to use intelligence as a basis for planning and executing operations, to promote public awareness and education on crime prevention. I'm going to take you through the call handling process. Trained call center officers receive anonymous calls and gather information using a standardized script. Calls are screened to determine priority and nature of the information. The information is documented and stored in a database. Data is shared in real time with relevant directorates for analysis. Analysts assess the significance and decide on necessary action. Final intelligence reports are forwarded to appropriate departments or agencies for a follow-up. Crime reports commonly received by the call center as per the DCI mandate. They include homicide and violent crimes, economic and corruption crimes, organized crimes, cybercrime, forgery and document fraud, among others. We have several success stories in the Fichua kwa DCI call center. In this case, I have only selected a few that have been in the public domain. And for this matter, this is a case of murder where a member of the public confided in the Fichua kwa DCI call center, which led to the timely arrest of the murder suspect in the murder case of the late Dr. Eric Maigo, the former finance director of Nairobi Hospital. There is also a case of wildlife and narcotic trafficking. In this case, the arrest of Badru Abdulaziz Saleh, who was on the list of the most wanted criminals by the US government for the offense of wildlife and narcotic trafficking, was made successful through the anonymous report received through the Fichua kwa DCI call center. We also have a case of terrorism where 2 terror suspects were arrested in Isiolo while transporting explosive making materials through an anonymous call from a member of the public. There is also a case of human trafficking. In fact, this is where in this call center, the Fichua kwa DCI call center has played a major role in fighting trafficking of humans to the foreign land. In fact, there are criminals who have been trafficking individuals to the European countries, to the Asian countries, and I've picked on this case because it was also in the public domain, where this young girl was destined to the Asian countries. So detectives arrested 5 suspects in connection to this case of human trafficking in Masengo within Kisumu County, and rescued this 5-year-old girl whose photo is attached after a tip-off through the call center. Areas upgraded by Reinvent program through the support of the British High Commission. Power backup inverter installation and configuration. Previously, the call center used to rely majorly or solely on the use of power, the use of electricity power. But now, after it was upgraded, a power backup inverter installation was, a power backup was installed and configured, whose outcome now is a fully operational power backup system. We also have advanced recovery server installation. Initially, we used, or the call center used to depend on only one main server, which means if maybe we could have any eventuality, maybe that could result into the destruction of that main server, we could lose all the data that we had collected. But now with the advanced recovery server, which is now acting as a backup to the main server, a fully functional advanced recovery server ensuring high system availability. In the upgrade, we also have implementation of anonymous WhatsApp reporting system. In this WhatsApp reporting system, now members of the public are empowered to maybe report through this WhatsApp anonymous system anonymously by giving maybe tapes on recorded tapes. You can forward video, audio, photos, so we can still collect evidence through this anonymous WhatsApp. Initially, we used to rely only on the toll-free number. So this one is now going to add to the, it is going to empower it is going to add on top of the toll-free number that we used to depend on. So it has resulted into a secure, efficient and fully operational anonymous WhatsApp reporting system. Opportunities to improve capabilities includes call statistics and performance analysis system to enhance DCI data-driven decision making, dedicated network with LAN routing and cybersecurity features, capacity building for the call center officers. That is the end of my presentation, unless one has a question. Meanwhile, I welcome all of you to the call center, where we are going to demonstrate to you the call handling processes on how calls are received, how they are, how the calls, how the information received from the members of the public through those calls are entered into the system, and the process. Otherwise, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Inspector Mwai, for that brief, small brief presentation. It's a good one. Now